All right, let's kill two birds with one stone. I am recording for the YouTube channel, Technically Homeless, and for my podcast. Welcome to the Whomst podcast, episode 87. It might not be a full episode, but now that I said it will be now. So people who's listening to this on YouTube, you can go to my actual podcast I've been doing for now. I just got a notification on Facebook, memory. Um, of a memory from like 2.5 years ago. So I'm getting close to my podcast being 3 years old. That's fucking crazy. I it's probably my longest project besides stand-up comedy itself. So I'm actually really proud about that. So yeah, like I said, episode 87. Hope you enjoyed the last episode. I had a good friend of mine, Iris, aka Sunday afternoon. Why I say Sunday best? Sunday afternoon. You can find her on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the picture and the links and all that good stuff. My Instagram is at regular ass George. But not much been really going on. I literally every time before I record, I end up trying to look on the news, try to figure out some stuff. Like I got a few things, but they still fucking coronavirus related, and it just gets old. It's nothing really new, really. The only really new thing that is more of a personal thing, because you've heard about the people in Michigan. I want to say like not even a week ago they blocking streets, protesting and stuff like that. I'm not trying to make it about race, but it is. From the pictures and the videos that I've seen, is all fucking white people complaining about not being able to work, which I understand. I understand it, but it's not like we're just forcing you to be jobless right now. The government has to do something to help have. I don't know what I do. I'm not gonna pretend or just say shit that I know the solution of. I'm not gonna pretend I know the solution. I don't. It's just people just not being patient. It's only been 2 or 3 weeks, not two. It's actually been like 3 or 4 weeks of this quarantine, this isolation. If anything, all these protests in all these different states, starting from Michigan, you got these people holding up flags. They building up a militia. They got guns in front of the government offices and shit, asking for their governor to step down, as if she isn't trying her best, from what I could tell anyway. If anything, what she's just being told what to do from fucking Trump. Trump's telling us to stay. No, I got that backwards. Because Trump actually trying to start everything back up. See, this is why I don't talk about it, because I end up forgetting details and shit. But like, Trump's trying to start shit back up, and he got all these people, all his followers, fucking riled up and shit, and doing dumb shit like they protested, and they all getting coming together in hundreds and thousands and shit, getting all close to each other, as if the virus just stopped. Like it didn't stop, and then they causing more of a problem. I heard they was handing out candy barehanded and shit like that to kids. Like, y'all causing more of a problem. Y'all think, I don't know what they're thinking, honestly. I don't know what they're thinking. All I know is it's not enough. They want to. I get they're bored. They want to go. It's mostly boredom. If they had something to do, if they didn't have to worry about bills and shit like that, I don't think these protests would happen. But I'm bringing that up because now other states are doing it too, and I just read up on a little operation here in Nevada. Operation Nevada. They're trying to, actually today. So I'm going to hear about that in the news a little bit later on today. A group of Nevadians will hold a rally on Saturday today to voice their opinions about reopening Nevada. It is being organized by a group called Operation Nevada. or Nevada. No, I'm not. The rally is scheduled to take place 1 p.m. so it actually already happened. It should already happen at the Grand Sawyer Building. Organizers say they are expecting it close to 100 people in attendance. It's probably going to be more than that. And from the pictures, I'm not sure if this is from Michigan or they taking like stock photos from Michigan or it's live, but it's a mess. And do I see any mask? I don't see one mask from these pictures. From the videos that I see, I'm not gonna play them, but yeah, ain't no mask. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're not really taking it seriously, so why would they wear masks and wear gloves and shit like that? Um, but that's gonna make this is all gonna make it worse, man. And it's kind of making me pissed off because all that's gonna do is put everything on standstill for a lot longer. That's like I said. Look, I tried to find more news except coronavirus, but no. But it is one good thing from this, I guess. It was outrage over homeless people sleeping on the parking lots and stuff like that. Of course, it's a homeless problem everywhere, especially here in Vegas. But now they finally built tents for homeless people to stay in, and I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But like the problem that is we got well, I didn't know it was this many anyway. In early March, Las Vegas, a city with more than 147,000 hotel rooms, had homeless people sleep on the ground in parking lots after a local shelter temporarily closed because of coronavirus. On top of, like I said, I think I said this before in like old episodes, but we have like a whole, like, is it Fremont Street? It's not where all the restaurants and shit is, but it's like go down the street a little bit more. It's like 5 or 6 blocks of just closed down hotel room, like old hotels. So I was thinking like, why don't they put a little bit of money to the side? Obviously, they didn't put like a bunch of money for like just look up Las Vegas homeless coronavirus parking lot center, and it's on the Guardian. It's just obviously they could have they took that same amount of money they built these little tiny ass tents, knowing goddamn well we got these strong ass winds, random strong ass winds that could take that whole fucking for little little tiny ass facility out. They could have took that money and like at least did a small renovation of like 2 of those closed down hotels. It's like they could have it's the fucking city. They could have just did it. They could have just reopened those, cleaned them out, bought some people who was probably out of a job and had them clean it out, give them the proper PPE. It's a bunch of temporary jobs here too. Like I was doing temporary jobs. Like have them come in, help them clean those hotels out, and then have the homeless stay in it. And then when it's all done, you have it clean it out again, and then now you have open. You can even I don't know what you can do, but that it's a step. It's better than just having these people still technically sleeping outside in these little small ass tents. I mean, you don't even got the shit. It's homeless people. You're like you don't even. I'm not trying to treat you like as if they're not people or something like that, but they already sleeping outside with no plumbing. There you go. Couldn't get it out. No plumbing or anything like that. So like the least you could do was clean out those hotels, those closed down hotels, and then put some beds in there. And that's really all you got to do. It's way better, and it's already a built up place. So the worst you have to worry about is them burning down the place, because I've had an experience. My old apartment, we had some homeless people living in an abandoned house that was like right next door to our apartment, and they fucking burnt it down. They used to just stay in there. They was making noise. It was arguing all the time. It was right next to my fucking window. Then all of a sudden, I go make something to eat and come back. My whole room foggy as a motherfucker, and my dumb ass, I look outside the window. I don't know why, but I do. And of course they're gone, but the whole fucking building is on fire. It almost took our building out. But I don't think, I think based on how our building was made, how most buildings in Vegas are made, I think we would have been fine. But it broke my damn windows though. Anyway, that's about the only good news there is. Like, they built some tents for the homeless instead of just having them to sleep on the floor, because they had these these fake ass 6 feet apart markings on some parking lot. I don't know where, but they had 6 feet and then just had them sleeping in these little fucking squares, these no touch me squares. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. But they actually have some tents and like some, they look like these tents that you'll see in like video games and like some World War II tents where they're like uh where they're nursing the sick and shit. So it's just these ragtag ass poles with like little curtains and shit. So it's not really rooms. I guess that's a tent, but Jesus Christ, dude, that's crazy. Um, but yeah, man. Other than that, it's just that's all it is, man. So it's not really much I can really talk about. I'm not gonna drag this along. Um, oh, I guess since this is going to the, I kind of got sidetracked with the coronavirus, but since this is going to my technically homeless YouTube channel, of course, obviously is on standstill at the moment. I have the money to try to get a car to start on, but I think I talked about it before. I'm in this like weird situation, this weird little gray area, whether trying to decide whether or not I should go all in and just and get a car, like whether auction a house or whatever, or hold on to the little bit of money I do have for that car just in case. Let's say 2 weeks from now, somebody gets fucking corona at my store, because fortunately I'm a essential worker at a grocery store. So what if someone gets it and they just close my whole store down, and then what for me? So as much as my brain is like giving me all these negative thoughts about like, oh, you ain't doing shit for like getting your car or anything like that, but at the same time, the logic part of my brain is like, you should probably hold on to that money just in case. Like, you, because like because the one bad thing I can think about is like, what if close down the store or whatever? We don't really know how long all this is going to go for, so I might need that money to, just in case store get closed and I can't pay rent. My roommate slash landlord seems like a cool guy, and he works at school district, so he hasn't been working. He's been getting paid, but like he hasn't been working fully either, and they might end up stopping his pay after a while too. So who knows how understanding him or his actual landlord is going to be. So I might need that money to go move back to Alabama where I have family, and I just have to go from there. So I just have to keep my stuff open, even though the impatient part of my brain is telling me, oh, you should probably buy something, because if not, it's you moved out here for no reason. So this whole thing, this whole situation, this whole fucking coronavirus is kind of bugging me. I'm in this weird headspace. So I'm kind of glad, even though it had nothing to do with any of the decisions I made here. I'm kind of glad I was actually able to talk to my old friend. Like we texted and messaged each other on Facebook, but that was like the first time in a while that we actually like had a conversation. So it was just something besides. I finally talked about something that wasn't besides just what's going on. This shit's actually bugging me like really hard, but I got a pretty good face about it right now. I'm just kind of taking it day by day. I can't really, like I said, I mean, it's just one decision. Once just one decision is made, once I really figure out what I'm gonna do, take this chance, or be safe and just hold on at least for another month. I'm just gonna be stuck in this little headspace. But yeah. I think that's it, man. Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening. See ya next time.